Hey everyone, and welcome back to Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. I'm Dylan here with Sam and Max Loga. Today will be Thursday, July 11th, and this is episode 93, the LTESees. That's right, we're doing the LTESees. What's that mean? What does that mean, Sam?
You got your SBs, your Grammys. So we're gonna go hand out some awards tonight. It's been a great year. Although it's mid-July, we will do the year in review in July.
Yeah, spot on. So the ESPYs are this Thursday, July 11th, hosted by Serena Williams on ESPN. And I think ESPN does their award show at this time because this is the essential sports lull of the year, right? But baseball's on a break, and all the other major sports are not playing. For the most part, we have the Euros and the Copas, but nothing else. WNBA, but who really cares? Is going on. So yeah, we're gonna do our LTESEs tonight, first time ever. We've kind of done something similar, but we're gonna twist it up a little tonight. We've got awards to give out. As you can see, a trophy sitting here. Might be relevant to the LTESDs. Might now. We'll find out soon. Max, what else are we doing tonight?
We're gonna have a Serenity now. We're gonna have Max's moments. So we're gonna kick things off the round table.
That's right. Spot on. Let's get it going, boys. Episode 93, the LTESEs. We got more music tonight. I like music. Why did we play that song? Sam, Max, anyone?
It felt right. The felt right. It's the dog days of summer. People may be battling if you're a sports fan like I am. You can only really pick the Tigers.
Tigers are hot. Start the round table right there. 4 in a row. Probably coming in tonight, Tuesday the
I just got an update 4-0. But yeah, they're hot.
Kenta Maeda pitching tonight. Should have known there was going to be an L. But yeah, I mean, they were hot. They won 4 straight. Looked good against the Reds. Let's go right into the other thing. Sam, what was the newsworthy note regarding the Tigers in the All-Star game?
Oh, I have no idea.
All right, respect. Fair enough. Honest. You live in Indiana now, so it's probably a little tougher. Who's the baseball team in Indiana?
Lots of Cubs fans.
Cubs. All right. They suck. They're ass. Max, what's the Tigers news?
Tyreek Skubal and Riley Green have made the All-Star team for the AL. Tyreek's a dog. Riley, I didn't realize Riley, get to see him play every day. He's sneakily very solid, like very solid. He is a leader in some aspects of the game, and he's coming into his own, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, both first-time All-Stars, so that's awesome. I actually went through the list of Tigers All-Stars in the last like X many years. First time they've had multiple since the Miguel Fake one. He was only given it to because it was essentially the second to last year. Back in 2013 or 14, they had 4 or 5, maybe even 6 right around then. So this is the first time they've really had a true multiple All-Stars since around then. So it's pretty cool. Tarek is a dog. He should be the starter. Had a career high 13 strikeouts against the Cincinnati Reds. A pretty prolific offense, so that was badass to see. And Riley Green is the dude on this team. So every time there's an opportunity for the bullpen to present a lefty on a lefty matchup, they do it to him. I mean, he is pitched around, and he's still producing for the Tigers. So he definitely deserves it.
Another crazy thing is, so people can vote for like the starters and stuff, and that's how they get into the All-Star game. But the reserves and the pitchers that don't, they're voted on by the media and MLB coaches, which is even a higher like standard. It's not a popularity contest with them. You actually have to be good and have skill. So I think that's even cooler for those two to be voted on by players or the media and coaches to get in.
Yeah, agreed. That's 100%. So the Phillies, it's like it's on Sports Center. The Phillies have 7 All-Stars, but 5 of them are starters. Maybe even 6 of them are starters. And at the end of the day, they really don't have 5 or 6 All-Stars. It's just already automatically in, and they have great fans. So that's really it. So I would agree with you, Max. It is more of an honor. So congrats to the Tigers All-Stars, and hopefully they can, down 4-0, but hopefully they can put something together here this series against the Guardians and make it a little bit of a battle in the Central. Sam, what do you have for the roundtable?
We got the Euros still cooking since last time we talked. We had the semis, quarters, something. Now we're looking at a Spain and somebody final. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Been good so far?
Very good, Max.
It's been awesome. I think I've tuned into every game, whether I've watched full games or not. Since the quarterfinals and the semifinals, I've watched every minute I possibly could. So I've loved it. It's been very good.
Yeah. Who you got? So Spain's playing the winner of Netherlands versus England. I think England's going to win that game. So Spain versus England. I think Spain's the better team, but I just think England's had the ball bounce their way so many times. They might be destiny time here. So I'll go with the Brits. What about you guys?
Yeah, I saw a thing today that says England, they are excited to play the game, excited to watch the game. They play the game. The fans hate the way they play. They get really upset. They want to, just end it there. Somehow they win. They get so happy and they do it all again. And yeah, that's a very concerning way to play in this Euros because that really leans to them. I want Spain though, but I can definitely see England dumb footing their way into a championship.
Agreed, Max.
Well, you both went England. Well, Sam and Spain don't want England. Since we're doing this on Tuesday, we don't know yet. So give me the Netherlands. Give me the Dutch. Anything can happen. We got a guy named Virgil. Give it to me.
They're going to have to score 3 goals against England to win. They don't have that great of a defense. If they can score 3 goals against England and then stumble their way into something lucky against Spain, yeah, I could see it. But they are the third best team out of 3, so we'll see. But yeah, the Euros have been great. Copa's not quite as great. It's also on shittier fields. The grass just doesn't look nearly as good. German grass is mucho better. But we have Argentina versus Canada and then Colombia versus Uruguay. Great matchups, honestly. So it should be Argentina versus toss up in that one. Who do you guys have, Argentina or Colombia/Uruguay?
Uruguay.
Oh, I like it. Max?
I'm going to go Colombia. I think Colombia is a high-flying team. High, fast pace, but that's just cope with soccer in general. So
yeah, I'll just take Argentina. Downright favorite, big time favorites. So I'll just take them. Best team in the world. So we'll stick with them. All right. Max, are you getting excited for July 19th?
Yeah.
What's July 19th?
Baby. It should be a national holiday.
It should be a national holiday. Why? What is it?
It's the release of EA Sports NCAA football. Probably drops at midnight for all you crazies out there. You can stay up and get it, download it if you already pre-ordered it. I was watching Around the Horn today, and the guy who won, I forgot his name, but he said he already took off. He told his wife he's taking off because he's going to go with the University of Miami, and he's going to downgrade everybody, and he's going to start a dynasty. He said he's starting from scratch. That's what the announcement was today. So
that's awesome. I'm excited. I have not purchased mine, so mine's gonna be the downloadable version. I should just do it now to get it out of the way, so I'm not battling people in 10 days. And then I think actually we might have to play. We might have to wake up really early on the 20th. I know Friday. I know the 19th it comes out. That's a Friday. It could be tough. So either we gotta have an all night sleepover. We just play nonstop for 12 hours. We gotta wake up earlier on the 20th and have a day. Either way, I think I gotta break it in with a quick play game, right? You can't just go right to a dynasty mode.
Nah, you gotta break it in. You gotta go with Michigan State to get the feels out, right? In the big house.
Maybe not those two.
52-0, and then you can go do something.
Maybe not. Maybe that those teams you're playing against something, but yeah, same idea. Sam, will you play the game?
I'm not gonna put my PS4 through that. I'll make Brian download it and I'll go over to his house and play it there. I'll do that.
There it is.
That sounds like a better plan. Make him buy the game.
Smart man right there. All right, good stuff. Looking forward to it. Archie Manning, he's in the game. He finally came through. He tried getting people to not be in the game like a douche wagon. but the douchebag turned around his horns from down to up. So now he's in the game. Max, or Sam. Max, let's go, Max. What else you got?
Vladimir Tarasenko to the Red Wings. I know we were talking on our last podcast. They needed a name, and it was gonna be somebody old. They got a name, and he's old, but it's a 2-year deal, and I think he's gonna help them. I think he's the person that will take some pressure off of Larkin or DeBrincat to be a playmaker, or he could be a goal scorer for Patty Kane on his line. So I think he's versatile in many aspects, and he's gonna fit in very well.
I like it. I agree. I think they don't have enough. So I think they need to start hot and be buyers at the trade deadline and get like a offensive defenseman. They lack that right now. They lack. Like Mo Seider is not really it. He's a good defenseman. He's a very good defenseman, no doubt about it. But they need a veteran offensive defenseman, and then we'll be cooking with peanut oil.
I think that's the key. You said it. They start out hot, and then teams that are slow are going to look to trade, and then that's when they pick off on players that can join in and make a run. That's the key right there. You got to start hot.
Prospects that aren't going to be worth shit. So hockey prospects aren't diddy unless you get the dog. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's like baseball. So, all right, okay, Sam. Anything else?
Honestly, no. I mean, I guess you guys. One notable thing: Joey Chestnut extended the all-you-can-eat Buffalo Wild Wings a couple extra weeks by eating 200 in a very small amount of time.
38 minutes.
There you go. So if you haven't gone out to B-Dubs, maybe make a plan. A little date.
Damn it, Sam. That was my woo moment. You just stole my thunder.
It's tough. You can woo about it later. We'll hold off on talking much more about it. But I've tried it all you can eat, Sam. It's difficult.
I don't doubt it.
I have also tried it.
Here's
the eating of the wings is not the difficult part. It's the wait in between orders.
Yep.
I got to the point as soon as the waitress put down my 10, I was like having our order of 10, but I'd finish the 10 in front of me. And then I'd still wait for 5 to 10 minutes to get my next set of 10. And then at that point, my stomach was just like, bloop. So he must have had those things on deck.
It's a mental battle, and he was a VIP, so it was a little different. So, yeah, that was a good one, though, Sam. I like that. Maybe I'll go back to try and battle. Maybe put down 40. I think I only got like 21. It was tough. Max, anything else?
Snaps the Loga team for winning Loga Olympics.
No, he's got nothing. All right, so I can see that neither of you want to talk about the Loga Olympics. Yeah, so how would you finish at Loga Olympics, Max?
3rd.
Sam?
2nd on the podium.
Team Loglia. Woo! It's not my woo moment, but whoop, 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 whoop.
Thank God people listen to this on Spotify and they don't know what he's wooing about because they can't see it.
Trophy. We were team number 1. We have 3 listeners on Spotify. All 3 of them are confused. Yeah, so great Loga Olympics. There were only 4 events this year. It ended up being 5. It ended up being the croquet that we all thought, we talked about it, right? That the croquet that was just going to be our seeding ended up being an additional point gathering, which didn't really make as much of a difference. Sam, finished 2nd, so it was 1 point. We finished 1st. But the real difference was the seeding that actually came from it. So then Max, who finished 3rd in croquet, had to play against Sam essentially
every single game.
Yes, all games we played, they played each other first.
Let me tell you, the Sam and Hannah combo, they were dogs. It was a battle every damn game.
It is. So 4 years of Loga Olympics, Sam has finished 2nd, I think, 3 times. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe next year's the year you break through. You just gotta keep saying that. Maybe next year.
Hey, keep pounding on the door. Keep pounding on the door.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. It's fine.
There you go. So Christine and I had 2 last place finishes. I was going 3rd after ladder ball. 2 last place finishes. We got 1st in croquet, 1st in bocce ball, 2nd in cornhole. Max won cornhole. He should have. He was minus 3,000. If he wouldn't have won that, it would have been a horrible, horrible day for him. And then a last in jarts. And then there was the last event. What was the last event, Max?
The fire making bow and arrow shooting. And I can tell you right now, only two real competitors in time made fire. One was Sam, and one was Dylan. Dylan's fire burned a little bit higher and a little bit stronger and burned the rope. Sam was sniffing the rope, but just couldn't get it to light. It was very impressive, you two.
Yeah, I did light a fire. I put a lot more sticks in mine, and it burnt the rope. Max kept yelling asterisks because of three other people, which I don't think any three other people came close to the rope. Our mom didn't even come close to a flame.
Yeah,
Olivia
she
didn't.
did. She got it. Mom
Oh yeah, right
ignited
away.
it instantly.
She got a flame, but it doesn't like it matters. Sam's issue was you built it too long. If you just would have started lighting shit quicker, I think you would
No,
have.
my issue was Jenks made it like a 4-foot gap, and I needed a 4-foot flame, and I only had a 3.5-foot flame.
Yeah.
I just didn't make it taller. If I would have gone up a foot, flipped over this little thing, yeah, I just didn't make it tall enough.
Yeah, agreed. Either way, it was a good Loga Olympics. Team Logalia, odds on probably fourth to win it. Came out victorious, so hell of a day for Christina. She came through. She was very good at bocce ball and she was very good at croquet, and yeah, she did
I
great.
mean,
So.
I was going to give a shout out to Olivia and Justin Beal.
Yeah,
their performance throughout the whole day was nothing short of comeback players of the year. Let's put it at that.
I'm still scratching my head at how they finished fourth. They won Jarts.
One Jarts.
One Jarts, and then I don't understand how they finished fourth. I think what happened is you guys, the three of us, finished 1, 2 in several events, 1, 2, 3 in several events thereafter, and they kind of fell off.
Yeah, not enough second or first place finishes, too many thirds. Because like you said, you only had two, or you had two last place, but you still won. You know, you just gotta avoid that.
First.
Yeah, you gotta avoid that bottom. Once you get down only 3 points per game, that's rough.
Yeah. No, it was great Logo Olympics. So looking forward to next year. Rumor is either we're going back to Taos or heading to Indiana. So looking forward to it. Can't wait to have it. And yeah, Team Loglia. Woo! With that woo, let's get to the woo off. Presented by Alani New. Alani New. Woo! It gets the people going. Sam, since we already know Max's, let's let him go first.
I'm actually gonna change mine on the fly here. Just thought of this. It's still gonna be with Joey Chestnut, but I'm gonna woo to Joey Chestnut, throwing his middle fingers up to the 4th of July eating hot dog contest and doing his own, and absolutely destroying the winner of the Nathan's hot dog eating contest by way more hot dogs. I don't have the time to pull up how many he ate, but it was only in 5 minutes, and other people get 10 minutes, and they only ate like 20. So, woo! To Joey Chestnut for being a dog, for eating wings, dogs. He was at Toledo Mud Hens eating ice cream the other day. He's a dog.
Nice. Good work. Third place. Sam?
Yeah, mine literally happened 4 hours ago. No, 3.5 hours ago. 16 years old, birthday on Saturday. Absolute chef's kiss goal for the Spain soccer player. Absolutely amazing. Really makes you rethink your life and where you're at in it right now. But so awesome. That is my woo moment.
It's a good one. Good work. Second place. My woo moment's actually a repeat wooer. Tarek Skubal. I don't think enough people know about Tarek Skubal. I think it was the first time I saw Tarek Skubal on ESPN this week. He struck out 13, and they were like, "Oh shit, maybe we should start talking about him." He's like the odds-on heavy favorite right now to win the AL Cy Young. He's like plus 145. That's disgusting if you want to think about it, because there's half a year to go, and that's almost even money. He has been nothing but amazing and stellar. He pitches every game with Jake Rogers. Max yelled it to him about 2.5, 3 weeks ago. He's a dog. And Tarek heard Max, and he kind of looked over, and he's like, and he looked at the guys next to him in the bullpen. And he's like, "I'm a dog." He like yelled it to himself. So Tarek, keep being a dog. Woo! First place. Shout out to
Nothing short of second place, but it's all right.
Power Loga Olympics. All right. Well, let's move on to the main entree of the LTESies. So we have 15 categories, 15 different awards to give out this evening. We were each tasked 5 different awards. So we did our research, we did our hypothesizing, our theorizing, and we came with winners. Let's send the first event and our presenter, Mr. Max Loga.
Awesome. So my first one for the LTESies, I came up with best comeback player. This is a big one. There's a lot of people that get hurt and they come back and have an impact in their respective sports. Boys, do you have any nominations for this category?
I would hope to see Damar Hamlin, but he came back from death, but I don't think he made much of an impact. If anything, he made a negative impact on his team. That'd be my nomination.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, the Academy went with Blake Corum, coming back from injury and leading Michigan to the national championship. So snaps, claps to Blake Corum.
I like that. Claps for sure. And what's the name of the award he's getting?
Best comeback player.
All right. At the LTESies. I like it.
Wow, that came in nice.
Oh, did. The crowd's coming in hot tonight, and I like it a lot. All right, we'll move to myself for award number 2. This is actually the best Detroit sports moment of the last year. Do you guys have any nominations?
Yeah, Patrick Kane.
Yep.
I don't know the
OT
exact goal, but you know the goal.
Yeah, the OT winner in Chicago. It's on the list. Excellent. That is a nomination. I'll say one of my nominations, just the firing of the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, Monty Williams. Max, do you have a nomination?
Detroit Lions making it to the NFC Championship game.
Excellent. And I generally had the Michigan football team as a nomination as being national champs. The winner goes to Detroit Lions, but more specifically, it's their win over the Matt Stafford Rams. Winning that first ever playoff game at Ford Field over the Rams and Matt Stafford, booing Kelly Stafford. Excellent stuff. Shout out to the Detroit Lions for being the best Detroit sports moment of the last 365 days. All right, let's send it to Sam.
For best championship performance, a lot of good options, but one stands above the rest. Blake Corum and the Michigan Wolverines. Fantastic season, fantastic game, just great championship performance.
Blake with a second LTESies. Wow, that's awesome. That's good stuff. If I had a co-host, I'd make a joke about Blake's short stature but big butt. You know what I'm saying, Max?
He called those thunder thighs.
Shout out to Blake Corum. Congratulations. Sam, go ahead with your second award at the LTESies.
All right, I'm running right back. Let's go with the best team. Now, this is professional, college, little league, all the teams. Any nominations from the gallery?
Oklahoma Sooners women's softball team.
That's a solid one. That's a solid one. It was looked at. It was looked at. Max?
University of North Carolina field hockey team.
Was not looked at. Questionable sport. Great sport. The winner is back-to-back champions, UConn Huskies. Didn't even break a sweat. Cakewalk.
I like it. Yeah. Dan Hurley. You know what they'll say, Sam? He'll make you hurl. All right, Max. Good job, Sam, at the LTESies. Max, give us another award.
So my next one that I'm gracefully, or not gracefully, honored to present is the best NFL player from the past 23-24 season. Any nominations, boys?
Damar Hamlin.
Lamar Jackson.
I am going to give this award to Lamar Jackson. He single-handedly took the Baltimore Ravens into greatness. Without him, they would just be the Cleveland Browns.
Congrats to Lamar, a former Louisville Cardinal. Probably only has about 2 years left in the NFL, so enjoy him, Lamar. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. All right, let's move on to LTESies. I'll stick with the NFL. I actually have the best NFL quarterback of the 2023-2024 season. Lamar was considered, but do you have any other quarterbacks?
Baker Mayfield.
Mayfield, he was not considered. We do not consider mediocre talent.
Trevor Lawrence.
He was considered. He was considered for this LTESE.
Tua.
Tua was not considered. We don't consider left-handed people. The winner of the 2024 LTESE, Jared Goff. Not only did he have a great season on the field, Jared Goff married a bombshell of a wife this offseason, Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover edition woman. And he became at one point one of the, not the highest, one of the highest paid players in all of NFL. So congrats, Jared. Sticking it in all the holes. All right.
I was waiting for the ha, but no. Tough crowd tonight.
Button didn't work. Shit. All right. I'll run it back with another award here. Let's go with the best coaching staff in all in sports of the year in all sports. So this means kind of like not just your head coach, not just your strength coach, but just like the whole conglomerate. It's professional or college. Do you guys have any? Sam, do you have a nominee?
I would toss out maybe like Trine softball's coaching team won the national championship this past year for D3.
They were Trine softball and Oklahoma Sooners softball are both considered. Max?
Derek Lawn and Detroit Red Wings coaching staff.
They were absolutely not considered. The Kansas City Chiefs coaching staff was considered. Super Bowl champs probably did something right. But the winners for the 2024 LTESE or coaching staff of the year goes to the University of Michigan football staff. Not only were they the 2024 National Football Champions, but they had the man of the year in Connor Stallions, American hero. At one point, they had Jesse Minter, a now defensive coordinator in the NFL. They had the greatest head coach in all of college football, Jim Harbaugh, throughout the year at times. They had a interim head coach in Sherman Moore, who did an amazing job. They had the greatest strength and conditioning coach in all of football. They are the greatest coaching staff that we will ever see in the history of sports. The 2023-2024 University of Michigan football team. Boom. Max, give us an LTESE.
So my next one is the best celebration.
Ooh.
This one I had to do some digging, I had to do my research on. Watched many of videos, had many of laughs. Do either of you have any that come to mind?
Best celebration. Sam, do you have any?
Whoever wins the Indy 500, splashing the milk. That's always a good one.
It's a classic celebration. Was not considered, as Dylan would like to say.
Are you thinking specifically?
It went from championship confetti to rain down, what they did in it, to NFL, to hockey. This is a wide range.
The Boston Celtics purposely losing a game to get it back home to celebrate. Pretty impressive celebration.
Smart. Any thoughts, Dylan?
No nominees here. I just think winning is as big of a celebration as you need in sports. But go ahead.
Winning is an acquired taste. Some nominations to help you. I'll give you an example. Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins against Washington Redskins. They did a roller coaster and they had people strap in and they did performed. That was pretty good. The Vikings against the Raiders this past year did a keg stand. They had an offensive lineman get down and had a wide receiver get on top of him.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. But to top everything, it was mentioned already in the award show. Patty Kane, overtime goal against Chicago on Chris Chelios' retirement night, mouthing to the crowd, "I am Showtime. Showtime." Patrick Kane, overtime winner.
That is a good one. Congrats, Patty Kane, on your LTESE. And welcome back to the D for another year. Hoping you do a little more with the D this year. Grip the D hard, get the D wet, get the D some wins. That's no joke. All right, let's move to Sam for his next LTSE.
My next one is gonna be best play. Individual, team, trick, actual, thought out, great play, or even accidental. Which brings me to the champion, Lamar Jackson, self pass in the playoff that he caught for a first down.
That was a good one. That was a very good one. That was pretty crazy. So it got knocked down by a defensive lineman, right? And then he caught it himself and ran for like 30 yards.
I don't know if it was 30 yards. It was a decent chunk. But yeah.
That was a good one. I like that. What were some other nominees? Did you have any other nominees? Or was that just an outright winner?
That was just an outright winner, honestly. That one instantly popped in my head when that category appeared.
I like it. I like that a lot. All right. Max. Psych. Sam, give us another LTSE.
Best sport event moment. I want to say event. It was a short-lived one. I had a lot in here. I'll give you some runner-ups. Game 7, NHL, great sport moment. But this one, I think, stands above the rest, and it lasted about 30 seconds. The Detroit Red Wings score the game-tying goal as time expires to get themselves into playoff contention, only to lose it literally in 30 seconds later to the Philadelphia Flyers pulling their goalie. That's a good moment.
Is it? It's awkward. We give congrats to the Red Wings on your LTSE of greatness, and then overwhelming sadness for your fan base. I forgot about that moment. That was a crazy 3 games for the Red Wings there, right?
Very.
Yeah. But the one right before they tied it up and they had to go to overtime and then win it a shootout or something similar to that. Won it in overtime.
Almost identical ending, essentially, last second, somehow score. Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats to the Red Wings. Good year. Be better next year. All right, with that, let's move to Sam. Do you have any more LTSEs this evening?
One left.
Perfect. Let's move to Max, who should have 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, perfect. Max, give us one of your LTSEs.
All right, so this one we're going to go to best college sports team. So I know we kind of had this earlier, but this one is mine. Any nomination, boys?
Oklahoma Senior softball team.
Yeah, Dylan hit it right on the head. Their seniors never lost the national championship. They have 4 rings. It doesn't get much more impressive than that. Yes, I know Michigan just dominated everybody in college football, and that's pretty badass. The Oklahoma women's softball team, you're badass.
Yeah, I mean, the domination is crazy, right? It's difficult to dominate a sport like that, even if it is women's softball. I don't care. It's still impressive, sort of. So that's a well-earned LTSE. Sam, did you have any other nominees for best college team? Or what was this?
Best college sports team.
What'd you have, Sam? What did UConn get?
For an award or for a team for this award?
What did UConn men's basketball get? What award did you give them?
Just best team. Could have been professional or collegiate.
Right. Okay, all right. So that's kind of funny. You guys are butting heads like that. It's the college team in UConn men's basketball, but then the voters in Max's district voted for the best college team to be the Sooners. Was the UConn men's basketball team considered?
Absolutely not. It was Michigan men's football team and Tennessee baseball team.
Wow, impressive. Wow. That's
I think my academy didn't like how UConn just walked to the Final Four. I don't think they respected that national championship run they had.
Huh. Daniel Hill, make you hurl? All right, let's move on to my category, the biggest haters in the last year of sports. Some early nominees for this were Pete Thamel. an absolute douchebag of an individual who works for the ESPN broadcasting. ESPN broadcasting, just generally big haters. All the Michigan State and Ohio State fan base, real butthurt and very much haters. All the anti-steroid fans out there, haters. Just let steroids in sports. Skip Bayless, huge hater. Do you guys have any other haters out there you want to nominate?
You hit every single one. I forgot about Pete Thamel. Pete Thamel's been off my radar for a while. I'm glad he's back on it, though.
Don't worry, he'll be back when Michigan football comes back. The winner. The entire WNBA, past, present, and future, regarding their hate towards Caitlin Clark. Congrats, WNBA. You're a bunch of morons. With that, let's move to Sam's last LTESie of the evening.
And the last is for the best upset moment of 2023-2024. Lots of great games, super amount of upsets, but one that I thought stuck out to me and to the fan base, the Oakland Golden Grizzlies over the Kentucky Wildcats in March Madness.
OU, I like that. Olivia, an OU college graduate of sorts. I like that a lot. Golden Grizzlies. Jack Gelke, he's playing for, he's in the summer league. So what teams do either of you know?
Nope.
Could be the Thunder. I don't know either. But yeah, it's a good one, Sam. Good pick. Congrats to the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Max, give us a score last LTSE.
My last LTS. So it's not all roses and sunshine here. Mine is for the most hated professional sports athlete of the year. There's a lot of nominations I've thrown out there. Do either of you have a guess?
Ronaldo.
Sam?
LeBron.
Those are both. Ronaldo's not on my list. LeBron was on my list. Also, but Aaron Rodgers can take this one.
Ooh.
And he can snap his other Achilles with it.
Congrats, Aaron. Prick. All right, that's good. He gets a LTESE. I like that. I call Aaron Rodgers got it. So, all right, the last LTESE is of the night. It's been a great event. I hope everyone's driving home safely, driving home sober. If you can't drive home, well, this good thing this is just on Zoom, so we'll be all right. That's a joke. All right, let's move on. The biggest embarrassment in sports in the last 12 months. We've had a lot of bad things happen. How about Jonte Porter betting on himself in sports? How about Pelini, commissioner of the Big Ten, just being an asshole? How about Shohei Ohtani throwing his interpreter under the bus? But boys, I think one guy comes before all the rest. The king of coming. The king of the master. The masturbator. Mel Tucker, congratulations on your LTESC. You deserved it, my friend. Shout out to Mel and the entire Michigan State football team for their performance this past year. It was utterly pathetic and embarrassing. And Mel Tucker, you are a complete embarrassment. So congrats on your LTESC. Good job, boys. I think it was a great awards show this year. We nailed it. I think everyone got the awards they deserved. So I couldn't ask for anything else. With that, there will be no Cerny now. Everything's happy and great. However, we do have quick 2 Max's moments. Max, what's your best workout?
Push-ups.
Excellent. Max, what's your favorite sports channel for sports in general?
Fox.
Fox it is. That's all for episode 93 of Legal Teaching Engine Sports, the LTESEs. Our quote comes from Pam Beasley. Oh my God. I just want to say this was the best LTESEs ever. Thanks, Pam. All right, everyone. Sam, what's our POV?
Positive vibes only.
Nailed it.